Hi guys, welcome to MajorOfSweden Gaming's video guide for the skulls, terminals and toy dolls in Halo 2 Anniversary. First I will show you which skulls I've enabled for this run. Note that you will need to play on Legendary to get all skulls except the Blind Skull. That's why I have enabled Bandana and Scarab Skull, just to make things a lot easier. The Sputnik is for the grenade jumps needed for some of the skulls, and I Would Have Been Your Daddy is just for fun. So, after you've done the little training where you have to look at the lights, Johnson will come down and ask you to follow him, but instead just wait until you hear this dialogue.
Would it help if I said please?
After that dialogue you can enter the elevator.
Johnson.
It will take approximately 3 minutes for the dialogue to appear, so just be patient and wait. Now enter this tram and stay on the right side. The skull is on top of that green military box, so we'll have to grab it when you're passing it. There it is. That's just wrong skull, the first skull of Halo 2 Anniversary. We are now on the Cairo station mission and going for both the first terminal and skull. We are in the armor room after the big Covenant fight. To the left here we have the first terminal. And now we're going to turn around and go to the left out of this room. Here we're going to perform a crouch jump up to this ledge here, just like that. Go over here and do another crouch jump. I failed my first attempt there. And like that. Here we'll need to throw a grenade at that garbage can, and there it is, the Thunderstorm Skull. Now we're on the outskirts mission. Right in the beginning you will need to jump up on that light structure. Up onto that ledge you need to crouch jump. There I got another achievement. And there it is, the Blind Skull. Now we're going for the I Would Have Been Your Daddy Skull. This one has a random spawn and you need to trigger an audio cue to even have a chance of it spawning. All tricky jumps I'm performing here, you can either choose to crouch jump or grenade jump, it doesn't really matter. And now I will turn over to the game audio for you to hear the audio cue you need to trigger.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
So that's the audio cue you need to hear to spawn the skull. Now you just go over here and kill that jackal spawning there. And in this room their skull should be. If not, kill some enemies and you see, it spawned for me there. I don't know why that happens, cause the only thing that depending on the skull spawn is that audio cue. As you can see there, you're being teleported away and all killed almost instantly when you grab the skull, so be sure to grab a checkpoint before if you're going to play the whole mission. So, the terminal on the outskirts level is right before you're going into the tunnel in this little building here. It's really easy to find, just walk into the building and you'll see it. We are now on the Metropolis mission, right after you come out of the tunnel into this beam rifle jackal area. You need to grenade jump onto this beam here and follow it all the way up. Go to the left, follow this ledge, and there it is, the catch skull. We are now in the city where we meet up with the Marines. In this room, you just walk by that rocket launcher guy, and there it is, the third terminal. We are now on the Arbiter mission in the room with those blue transporter band things on the ground. Jump onto that purple weapon cage and over to the platform, and you will have the terminal right in front of you. We are now right when you get to fly Banshee, grab one and head down to join the party. Now get out of your Banshee and join the party. We are now on the Oracle mission when you come to a big room where you have to fight off a few waves of flood. Jump down to the big room, and to the left behind the wall we have Terminal 5. Exit the terminal, and directly to the left we have to do a grenade jump. Up here to the left is the Famine Skull, right next to those Harlem shaking floods. We are now on the Delta Halo mission. In this building where you're supposed to activate the bridge, we have terminal number 6. Outside the building with the terminal, to the left we'll grab a ghost and go for the Master Chief Toy Doll. It's very important that you hold A when you're going up edges, because that will make the front of the ghost go up, so that you won't get stuck on them. Now we're just going alongside this mountain here. When you're going up this cliff, you will need to take it really slow and turn around facing the front of the ghost upwards and keep boosting. Just like that, or else you will die from fall damage, or the fall timer will kill you. So I got a little lost here. And there it is, the Master Chief Toy Doll. The first of 8 toy dolls in Halo 2 Anniversary. A bit later, when you come to these old structures, we have the Envy Skull. You will need to jump up on that rock and up onto that ledge. Don't stand too close to it or you will fail like I did there. And up here. Here you're going to perform a grenade jump. I really recommend you to have Sputnik on. There it is, the Envy Skull. We're now at the Regret mission. In this area we're supposed to go with this gondola over the water. Instead, just grenade jump up to this structure here, walk around, and there we have the Prophet of Regret Toy Doll.
This gondola won't bring us all the way to the main temple, but it'll get us close. Let's get on board.
We're now right after the first gondola ride. And instead of walking into that door, we're going to grenade jump, and here you need Sputnik. You're actually supposed to get on that roof in one grenade jump, but I failed a little bit there. And just walk around these structures here, and there it is, the Assassin Skull. We are now going for Terminal 7. It's in this big room after the corridor with water on the floor. There are a whole bunch of enemies, so kill them off first or else you will never get it. We've just walked through the corridor with the green beam, and here we need to grenade jump up to that ledge. Just like that. And now I got shot by all those sentinels. Have to kill them off. And there it is. You can't really see it, but it's there on the floor. It's very, very dark in this vent. So this one is when you come to this green foggish room, you need to stealth and jump up onto that boxes. And there we have the Mythic Skull. So terminal light is here when you jump down and see the sky for the first time in a very long time. Go to the right and behind that wall is terminal 8. We are right in the beginning of the quarantine zone mission. You will turn around a bit to the right. There's a tunnel. Walk through it. Walk on this beam here. And the Sputnik Skull will be hanging in the air right there. We are now in this very red corridor. Walk down to the left into this big room. Over to the right of this room. The terminal is behind those pillars. Right there. So, when you have arrived to your destination with this gondola thing, I think it is, you will need to go right here and grenade jump over to that structure. And right there is a Tartarus Toy Doll. We are now on the Grey Mine mission in this outer area where all collectibles are located. Here I'll just show you where I am for you to easier locate the first collectible. I'll not cut anything in this clip because all collectibles are really close to each other. Right when you exit the terminal, just turn around and walk up onto this stone arch. Follow the arch up here. And now just do a regular jump or crouch jump up to this ledge here and follow it. Be aware of that fuel rod grunt spawning there so it doesn't kill you. And there's the Cortana Toy Doll. Now walk up to that pink light or whatever it is, and the skull will be hanging in the air right here. There you have it, the anger skull. The skull will now be a part of your weapon arsenal throughout this whole mission, so when you're scrolling through weapons, this skull will come up sometimes. We're now on the uprising mission. Where you come out, open that door, there will be like 2 brutes and 4 jackals. And here we'll need to perform a grenade jump, so you will need to have the Sputnik Skull enabled. So right there where I shot, there will be a sniper jackal, so kill him or he will kill you. Now jump up to that right. Be careful so you don't jump too far and fall off. And now you simply need to follow this ledge here. And there we have it, the Librarian Toy Doll. We are now at the structures after you went down the river, and over here is the structure. And if you walk into this corridor thingy, the terminal will be right there. Now when you exit the terminal, just continue walking through this corridor here and this armor room. Turn around, and up there above the lamp the skull will be. You need to grenade jump here, and you need to have the Sputnik Skull enabled. There it is, the ghost skull. We are now on the high charity mission in this outdoor looking room, and there will be a lot of brutes here. Jump over to that stone arch and jump again, and jump again. And there we have the Rampant Cortana Toy Doll. So, terminal number 12 and the Iron Skull will be right after the big fight with both brutes and the flood. The terminal is on the left when you enter the room. Right there. So, when you're leaving the terminal, just turn around, walk into this room here, enter the gravity lift, and look up all the time. The skull will come falling there, so be ready to grab it.
The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
We are now on the last mission of this game, and right now I'm not collecting any of the collectibles, I'm just preparing for them. So kill that guy in the Spectre. Take the Spectre and park it right over here where it's safe, and save it for later. Now let's proceed with the mission as usual. We are now in this jail where you have to free your friends, and in one of the cells the last terminal of Halo 2 Anniversary is located. So, right after you met up with Johnson and grabbed the Banshee, fly directly to the starter level to grab your Spectre. If you're having trouble with enemies, make sure to watch my tips and tricks video for this level to despawn most enemies during this flight. So, grab your Spectre, drive up to this wall here, and down to the beach. Sometimes you die if you just fly off this cliff, so that's why I took the wallway. Drive into the water, switch to classic graphic, press and hold A here to get up. The Spectre is just like the Ghost. If you press A, the front of it will get up a little bit and make it easier to get up on edges and stuff. There I got a little graphic glitch. And up this beam here we have the final skull of Halo 2 Anniversary, the Black Eye Skull. Walk down the beam again, drop the skull, and get in your Spectre. As you can see, there is a lot easier if you have the classic graphics on, or the geometry will be totally screwed up. So hold A, get up on this mountain here. I cut there because I accidentally flipped the Spectre over up here, so be really careful. As you can see, I almost flipped it over again. Get a little bit slower up there. Go up this mountain here. Switch over to anniversary graphics, enjoy the view, and grab the Didact Toy Doll. And that's the last collectible in this game. And thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and feel free to leave feedback in the comment section. See you in the next one.